everyone, welcome back for another whiskey review. Still working my way through this beautiful Elements of Islay tasting pack, or tasting kit rather, and moving on to my second sample on there. So if you haven't seen my video, which I had uploaded just before this one, that is talking about the blended malts they do, the 45%, and they do a 55% one as well. This is probably more a better example of where these guys excel. Obviously, all of the whiskies they release as an independent bottler are Islay whiskies, and they have these sort of codes on there. If you haven't, go to the website and you'll find all of them fully listed. So in this case, it says PI6. If you go to the website like I did just now, it's on my laptop right here, you will see probably the PI6 displayed because this is the latest release. What PI is, PI, I'm assuming it's PI or PL, Port Charlotte? No. So this is a Port Charlotte from Bruichladdich, which is their heavily peated range. But you will also see all the releases they've done under that code PI. So you'll see the PI 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and in great detail what kind of barrels there were, how many bottles of 500ml were released, what ABV, some age as well, and then also some tasting notes. So in this one's case, because I've got it open here, I'm just going to read it off here. This one is a release of 1163 bottles and distilled in 2011. Now they don't say obviously here, or I can't find it on the website either, how long it's been aged for, but let's assume it's younger than 8 to 9 years old, or around that age. It's 2021 now, but the kit's been in New Zealand for a little while, and for over 7 years, I'm sorry, it does say there, with 3 bourbon barrels. So heavily peated whiskey, aged for 7 years, and 3 bourbon barrels, and they've sort of married it together. Obviously still a single malt Scotch whiskey, because all of the whiskey would have come from Bruichladdich under the Port Charlotte name. Bottled at a very generous, and this is the part I got excited about, because normally we get in New Zealand at 50% 10-year-old Port Charlotte. This one's bottled at 55.3, which I really enjoyed when I tried this over a Zoom call with my mate Murray. Well, let's see what this one's all about. Now, the only thing I can fault with this tasting pack is the sample bottles are a little bit too small, because the Elements of Islay, the 45% that I reviewed previously, that was all good. It was alright, nothing earth-shatteringly good, but very nice in its own unique ways. But these ones, we're getting now into the special releases, and this is the Port Charlotte one, bottled at a very generous 55.3%, and it's enough for a review, don't get me wrong, but once you start getting into it, you want a bottle, and the biggest problem we have is there's no regular supply of the newer releases of these particular bottles. They do come a bit erratically. Last year there was hardly any, very few. I was lucky enough to score a few, but not enough to sort of fall in love with the brand. So hopefully they'll send more stock in 2021 into New Zealand, and we can get some more on the 8 PM shelves as well. Well, let's see what this one's like on the nose. A bit of caramel straight away, and I remember obviously drinking it with Murray, and we both kind of agreed there was not aggressive smoke on the nose, at least with this particular one, which is a bit unique because it is a heavily peated whiskey from Bruichladdich, or the Port Charlotte, which usually sits above 45 ppm from memory. There's just a hint of smoke now. This light, very light sweetness starting to come through. That maritime, seaside sort of character is evident in this one too. There's sort of a burnt sugar, or sort of like a burning, I don't want to say in a negative way, but a very nice sort of burnt wood or burnt sugar character, which is really nice. Oh, this will be really, really good just sitting by a fire, very, very late at night. Well, let's see what's it like on the palate. Here we go. Very, very spicy. Loads of spice, and the smoke is all over my palate. Beautiful. Loads of smoke, and it's making me crackle, which I like. Lots of spice actually, which is quite unique because it is aged in 3 different bourbon barrels, and I'm finding probably an unusual amount of spice, which is good. I enjoy it. It's absolutely fine. The sort of chewing into a crispy bacon that's been sitting around for a long time. That's the sort of feeling I'm getting. There is that sort of maritime, salty, briny character as well on the palate. Oh, I just got a decent amount of just gentle smoke on the nose. Gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. I love Bruichladdich stuff. A little bit of oak, just the right amount of sweetness that you want with a peaty, smoky whiskey is lingering on the palate now. It's kind of making me drool, which is absolutely beautiful, and it's just rolling back and forth again. The bacon sort of character is there. Really nice. Enjoying it. In terms of smoke and peat, if you're a novice drinker and you don't like your peaty smoky whiskey, this will annoy you. By any imagination, it's not overpowering, but it is up there in smoke. It's all over my palate. I feel like I've just had a light, easy cigar, which again might annoy some people, but I don't mind it at all. What I'm going to do though is just add a couple of drops of water to it to see what it does. I did that with Murray as well, just to see what it does to the whiskey. See, adding a bit of water to a cask strength whiskey, which what this, I'm assuming it's cask strength, 55.3%. It just calms it down a bit. If you were finding any alcohol vapors, it is quite high in ABV, they do tend to calm down. But also find that heavily peated smoky whiskey, just a couple of drops of water, just calms the smoke down as well. And just let a little bit more of that spice and the fruity character come through, which I'm getting now. I'm getting a lot more of the sweeter, fruity character coming on the nose. And let's see if it's changed on the palate at all. Still getting that sort of maritime character, but just at the very back of the palate, I got a solid dose of that sort of tropical fruit sweetness. Really, really nice. I'm gonna go back in again. Wow, gorgeous. Oh. It's not nice. I said at the start of the video, because I can't have a bottle. I don't even know if they're going to send any more. Who knows? But I've just thoroughly enjoyed that sample. So good. Very, very good. I love everything Islay. I think if you didn't know that about me, just putting it out there, I'm getting every little bit of the last dram out of there. Well, if you're liking the content, please like, share, and subscribe. Stay tuned. There's 3 more bottles to sample out of the tasting pack left. If you're liking the content, please like, share, and subscribe. Otherwise, I'll see you in very near future with another whiskey review. See you later.